Look at the state of his robes. Dresses like our old house help. This is our last chance, my last chance to win the Quidditch Cup. I'll be leaving at the end of this year. I'll never get another shot at it. Gryffindor hasn't won for 7 years now. Okay, so we've had the worst luck in the world, injuries, then the tournament getting called off last year. But we also know we've got the best ruddy team in the school. We've got 3 superb chasers, 2 unbeatable beaters. Stop it, Oliver, you're embarrassing us. And we've got a seeker who has never failed to win us a match. And me. We think you're very good too, Oliver. Spanking good keeper. The point is, the Quidditch Cup should have had our name on it these last 2 years. Ever since Harry joined the team, I've thought the thing was in the bag. But we haven't got it. And this year's the last chance we'll get to finally see our name on the thing. Oliver, this year's our year. We'll do it, Oliver. Definitely. What's happened? First Hogsmeade weekend. End of October, Halloween. Excellent! I need to visit Zonko's. I'm nearly out of stink pellets. Harry, I'm sure you'll be able to go next time. They're bound to catch Black soon. He's been sighted once already. Black's not fool enough to try anything in Hogsmeade. Ask McGonagall if you can go this time, Harry. The next one might not be for ages. Ron, Harry's supposed to stay in school. He can't be the only 3rd year left behind. Ask McGonagall. Go on, Harry. Yeah, I think I will. Does he have to eat that in front of us? Clever Crookshanks, did you catch that all by yourself? Just keep him over there, that's all. I've got Scabbers asleep in my bag. You can copy mine if you like. Oi! Get off, you stupid animal! Ron, don't hurt him! Catch that cat! Look at him! He's skin and bone. You keep that cat away from him. Crookshanks doesn't understand it's wrong. All cats chase rats, Ron. There's something funny about that animal. It heard me say that Scabbers was in my bag. Oh, what rubbish. Crookshanks could smell him, Ron. How else do you think that cat's got it in for Scabbers? And Scabbers was here first, and he's ill. How's Scabbers? He's hiding at the bottom of my bed, shaking. Careful, Weasley, careful! What's the matter, Lavender? She got a letter from home this morning. It's her rabbit, Binky. He's been killed by a fox. Oh, I'm sorry, Lavender. I should have known. You know what day it is? The 16th of October. That thing you're dreading, it will happen on the 16th of October, remember? She was right. She was right. You were dreading Binky being killed by a fox? Well, not necessarily by a fox, but I was obviously dreading him dying, wasn't I? Oh, was Binky an old rabbit? No, he was only a baby. But then, why would you dread him dying? Well, look at it logically. I mean, Binky didn't even die today, did he? Lavender just got the news today. And she can't have been dreading it because it's come as a real shock. Don't mind Hermione, Lavender. She doesn't think other people's pets matter very much. One moment, please. As you're all in my house, you should hand Hogsmeade permission forms to me before Halloween. No form, no visiting the village, so don't forget. Please, Professor, I think I've lost. Your grandmother sent yours to me directly, Longbottom. She seemed to think it was safer. Well, that's all. You may leave. Ask her now. Oh, but go for it, Harry. Yes, Potter. Professor, my aunt and uncle forgot to sign my form. So, do you think it will be all right? I mean, will it be okay if I go to Hogsmeade? I'm afraid not, Potter. You heard what I said. No form, no visiting the village. That's the rule. But, Professor, my aunt and uncle, you know, they're muggles. They don't really understand about Hogwarts forms and stuff. If you said I could go... But I don't say so. The form clearly states that the parent or guardian must give permission. I'm sorry, Potter, but that's my final word. You'd better hurry, or you'll be late for your next lesson. There's always the feast. You know, the Halloween feast in the evening. Yeah, great. They make a fuss about Hogsmeade, but I assure you, Harry, it's not all it's cracked up to be. All right, the sweet shop's rather good, and Zonko's joke shop's frankly dangerous, and yes, the shrieking shack's always worth a visit, but really, Harry, apart from that, you're not missing anything. We'll bring you lots of sweets back from Honeydukes. Yeah, loads. Don't worry about me. I'll see you at the feast. Have a good time. Staying here, Potter, scared of passing the Dementors. Password, Fortuna Major. Harry! Harry! Hi, Harry! Aren't you going to Hogsmeade, Harry? Why not, hey? You can come and sit with us if you like, Harry. No, thanks, Colin. I've got to go to the library. Got to get some work done. What was the point waking me up? What are you doing? Nothing. Nothing. A likely story. Sneaking around on your own. Why aren't you in Hogsmeade buying stink pellets and belch powder and whizzing worms like the rest of your nasty little friends? Well, get back to your common room where you belong. Harry? What are you doing? Where are Ron and Hermione? Hogsmeade. Ah. Why don't you come in? I've just taken delivery of a Grindylow for our next lesson. A what? Water demon. We shouldn't have much difficulty with him, not after the Kappas. The trick is to break his grip. You notice the abnormally long fingers? Strong, but very brittle. Cup of tea? I was just thinking of making one. All right. Sit down. I've only got tea bags, I'm afraid, but I dare say you've had enough of tea leaves. How did you know about that? Professor McGonagall told me. You're not worried, are you? No. Anything worrying you, Harry? No. Yes, you know that day we fought the Boggart? Yes. Why didn't you let me fight it? I would have thought that was obvious, Harry. Why? Well, I assumed that if the Boggart faced you, it would assume the shape of Lord Voldemort. Clearly, I was wrong. But I didn't think it a good idea for Lord Voldemort to materialize in the staff room. I imagined that people would panic. I didn't think of Voldemort. I remembered those Dementors. I see. Well, I'm impressed. That suggests that what you fear most of all is fear. Very wise, Harry. So you've been thinking that I didn't believe you capable of fighting the Boggart? Well, yeah. Professor Lupin, you know the Dementors. Come in. Ah, Severus. Thanks very much. Could you leave it here on the desk for me? I was just showing Harry my Grindylow. Fascinating. You should drink that directly, Lupin. Yes, I will. I made an entire cauldron full. if you need more. I should probably take some again tomorrow. Thanks very much, Severus. Not at all. Professor Snape has very kindly concocted a potion for me. I have never been much of a potion brewer, and this one is particularly complex. Pity sugar makes it useless. Why, I've been feeling a bit off color. This potion is the only thing that helps. I'm very lucky to be working alongside Professor Snape. There aren't many wizards who are up to making it. Professor Snape's very interested in the dark arts. Really? Some people reckon he'd do anything to get the Defense Against the Dark Arts job. Disgusting. Well, Harry, I'd better get back to work. I'll see you at the feast later. Right. There you go. We got as much as we could carry. Thanks. What's Hogsmeade like? Where did you go? Post office, Harry. About 200 owls, all sitting on shelves, all colour-coded, depending on how fast you want your letter to get there. Honeydukes has got a new kind of fudge. They were giving out free samples. There's a bit. Look. We think we saw an ogre. Honestly, they get all sorts at the Three Broomsticks. Wish we could have bought you some butterbeer. Really warms you up. What did you do? Did you get any work done? No. Lupin made me a cup of tea in his office, and then Snape came in. Lupin drank it? Is he mad? We'd better go down. You know, the feast will be starting in 5 minutes. But if he, if he was trying to poison Lupin, he wouldn't have done it in front of Harry. Yeah, maybe. The Dementors send their love, Potter. Why isn't anyone going in? Let me through, please. What's the hold-up here? You can't all have forgotten the password. Excuse me, I'm head boy. Somebody get Professor Dumbledore, quick. What's going on? Oh, my. We need to find her. Professor McGonagall, please go to Mr. Filch at once and tell him to search every painting in the castle for the fat lady. You'll be lucky. What do you mean, Peeves? Ashamed, your headship, sir. Doesn't want to be seen. She's a horrible mess. Saw her running through the landscape up on the 4th floor, sir, dodging between the trees, crying something dreadful. Poor thing. Did she say who did it? Oh, yes, Professor Head. He got very angry when she wouldn't let him in, you see. Nasty temper he's got, that Sirius Black.